Alright, sweet. But we're not done yet. Cool. Enemy army routes. Now, the question is, what's Brutii? Brutii? Yeah, what's he gonna do? We'll find out next turn. Right, let's see what's gonna happen. We've done all we can this turn. Okay, a little bit of movement around Antioch, to be expected. Numidia has come up here. Interesting. Okay, in a turn report, we're still losing some money. 400 to be more precise, but it could be worse. We have a new family member. We have Vestilia, and we have a new general, Titus Brutus, and he's in Hatra. Okay, so he's financially irregular. That means -1 management. But he's a grower. It means 1 to farming output. That's pretty good for That's pretty good for the crops and for income. But the question is, do we actually have any farms here? Let's have a look. We have the Shrine to Mars. We do have communal farming. Cool. So that could be quite useful. Actually, what's his bodyguards?
Orders.
We won't be able to see them until they're actually at the settlement, so there's no point. Okay, question is though, do we have any settlements that could do with a general too? You got a general, you haven't. So maybe we could use some of these generals as governors. Let's have a look. So, mildly extravagant. That's -1. We have rational concerns, which is okay. So this guy could be a decent general if he's on the defensive.
Sir.
We also have Quintus Rabirius, something. I don't know. Good defender. 2 command with defending. A bad true Roman. 1 influence. 5% bonus to your popularity with Senate, but we don't have the Senate in this mod, so kind of pointless. 1 manage, 1 law, but in the wars, +2 generals hit points, 1 command. Not a bad commander for when you're on defensive.
Orders.
To be honest, we haven't really got a good governing general, have we? Not really. That's alright. Right, you're still moving that way. You're still moving down the way, correct? You are, right. First of all, let me go up here. Let me see if we can get some trade with the Numidians while we're here.
Speak with them at once.
We're at war with Numidia. We're at war with Numidia? Really? Normally, this mod, what they do is they will put you at war with factions that's around your area-ish. Sorry. Okay, can we go ceasefire, map, and map, maybe? No, let's just go with a ceasefire and let's see if they accept it first. Ah. Oh, okay, right, so they're taking it, right. Can we go trade rights, map, and map then, just to see where you are? Okay, they've taken it, brilliant. Ah, okay, so here's... Oh, okay, so... This is a little interesting. Okay, so we actually have some map information in the center. Okay. Ah, so there's the media. Okay, so we were close to media. Because this used to be our settlement, so we were close, okay. Looks like we have a little bit of Pontus. Yeah, we have a little bit of Pontus here. We also have the Scythians. And... I believe here... we have a little bit of Carthaginian. Okay. Right, if that's the case then, let's take our diplomat and let me see if we can go talk to the Persians. Oh, the Parthians, sorry, not the Persians. Can we come down this way? Yes, we can. Come down this way and that way. Sweet. Nope. Perfect. Alright, so it's going to take him a few turns to get there. Hopefully he's still alive at that point. Let me see. What's his age?
Out of moves.
His age is 29. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
Out of moves.
Gotta try and find where Macedonia and...
Orders.
Okay, now this is a very interesting thing we can do here. Yeah, I'm just saying, we need to try and find Macedonia and Greece. Now this is interesting. We could put Cyra under siege and start starving out the enemy. So, when we put a settlement under siege, if it has a stacking, no matter what size it is, there are 2 ways we could capture the settlement. First of all, we can siege it. Pretty simple, right? Second of all, we can starve it out. After X amount of turns, a settlement will automatically convert to your ownership. But any garrison that's in the settlement, so this full stack of troops here, will start getting what's known as siege decay, would you call it? Basically, their numbers. So, for example, let's take this barbarian peasants, right? Their total number of troops will start going down. And while a city is under siege, you cannot retrain nor recruit any soldiers, which is brilliant. Which, you know, is a really good control. And I think I would not be stupid to go for it. So let's go. Now, so this is the siege screen. So here's the thing. So because we don't have any artillery, such as the Scorpions, that's artillery, but that's more of a personnel artillery. It's not a siege equipment artillery. Think of catapults. We have 4 different tools that we can build. We can build the rams, which will breach walls and gates, wooden walls and gates. Ladders, so our troops can climb up onto the walls. Siege towers, which is, you know, sort of like big, just like big ladders encased in wood. So whilst we're pushing against defense and stuff, and we also have sap points, which if you put troops into them, they'll start digging a tunnel to the wall, and then they'll bring the wall down from underneath. But the settlement doesn't have any walls, so we can attack it straight away. And we actually have a 9-to-5 ratio in terms of strength, because they do have a lot of peasants. This is going to be our first big battle of the campaign. And you know what? I do like that 9-to-5, so let's go for it. Our first big battle. Here we go. Cyra-nara. This is going to be fucking huge, this. Hehe. I hope I got enough time to record it all. I probably won't edit this one because it's a big battle.
Brave warriors! I have won great renown through leading men to victory. I see no reason to change the habits of a lifetime today. Today we go into battle against the Britons, men both mad and brave in equal measure. They stand alone. No friend has come to this place to die for them. Does this not say something about their honor? They're standing among nations? That army comprises a full quarter of our foe's warriors. Is that the best that they can do? These old women, beardless youths, and craven dogs? I think we will grow weary of killing today. They have a slight advantage in numbers, but our good spirits should counter that quite handily. That said, our skills, our training, and our tactics are second to none. Numbers can be deceptive. Until the enemy walls crumble, our brave horsemen can do little. Let us breach those walls and hunt down the enemy. I have never lost a battle against these people. Why should I start losing now, with men such as you at my command? Another victory is at hand. Brave Romans, prepare to defend yourselves!
Okay, so that's a little false with the horsemen because there is no walls. So let's do the same again. Right. So we don't need to give any attack or movement commands because when a siege happens, they automatically follow a siege protocol. Right. So this is going to be a big battle. Now the question is, what is the British going to do? They are actually stationed in a very odd formation. They're actually in front of the settlement. Personally, I would be plugging up these holes with the barbarian peasants actually. You do have a big entry point here. Use the peasants as cannon fodder and keep the main troops onto the square here. But it looks like that's what they're doing, I think. Maybe. Let's see. Okay, axemen, peasants. Yeah, they're starting to bring them back now, actually. No, they're actually... okay, here we go. First engagement. Archers are flying in. Okay, where are you going? Median cavalry, camel riders. The light infantry? Are they missile cavalry or are they just melee? Well, if anything. Okay, here we go. Chariai's moving in. With its high defensive stats, our Spartan hoplites are moving in as well. Safe to say, the cavalry is done. So over here we have our Iberian infantry, Carthaginian Iberian infantry moving in, but they're getting routed down as well. We have our British Axemen coming in, but they're starting to get routed as well. But apart from that, the enemy's vanguard has been taken down just like that. I'm thinking easy difficulty might be a bit too thingy, but like I said, I like to take my time with these. I like to enjoy my Total War campaigns. All right, so the Dacian Valksman actually holding position. Okay, actually writing back. Okay, let's see here. So Carthaginian infantry is messing with our barbarian noble cavalry, which is fine. British Axemen, are they routing as well? Yep, they're routing. A couple of our units are gone berserk. One of our units, sorry, that's the Sifty Noble Women. Interesting. So, how does it work for ranged characters? For, missile troops? Was that just firing automatically? Okay. Right, well, anyway, it looks like our general is actually going to go for... Well, it's going to go for a two-pronged assault, actually. He's actually just going to move up one way. As long as he's leading... he's actually leading with the cavalry. Okay. Yeah, we've got our barbarian... our barbarian peasants. Should be child's play. Yeah, they're routed. I apologise for any slowdown, if there is any, to be honest. You gotta remember, A, it's an old game. It came out in 2004. And B, I'm using not a powerful graphics card, but for this against an old game, it's gonna cause a bit of slowdown. Alright, cavalry is getting stuck in against the Axemen. The Axemen can cause a bit of trouble without cavalry, so we'll have to see our numbers. But so far, I'm not entirely too worried, actually. We seem to be okay. Our infantry is starting to come in as well. We have a barbarian peasant against our Chariai. And the Falksmen are getting involved as well. Okay, so our horse archers are not getting involved. They're still firing arrows, I hope. But our Chariai, with our high defense, they're holding up against the front line. Our druids are coming in as well to provide support. So far, we're doing okay. But to here, the mixture of warband and axemen are starting to fall under our cavalry might. Not bad. Yeah, they're starting to pile in now. Here comes our other Chariai. Hopefully they can get stuck in as well. Yeah, so far we're doing alright. And we're going to route them back. So the objective of sieges is to not only A, eliminate all the enemies, but B, to get control of the control point. The minute we take control of as soon as we take control of the control point, a timer will start coming down. And I believe it's 3 minutes. Once the 3 minutes is up, if enemies are still alive, once the 3 minutes is up, we win the battle. It's simple as that. But for the defenders, this is not only crucial, but it's actually an aid, because if your allies or whatever, your troops, once they start routing, let's say for example here, they will route back to the square, and their morale will automatically go back up to a steady threshold. And then, what they'll do then is they will start coming back and start defending their settlement. So it's kind of like fights to the death, really, you know? And so far, our troops seem to be doing magical. If anything, we might lose a Numidian cavalry unit. It'd be very interesting. Let's have a look, see what so far. We've lost 11% of our total troops, while the enemy has lost 67. So we're going to get some casualties, but I don't think it'll be anything we can't retrain. But the good thing is, I'm hoping that this settlement will actually give us some coffers, give us some money to start retraining, recruiting, and building again. So far, our troops have not made any progress onto the square just yet. We're still eliminating defenders. Just our cavalry is just getting stuck in. I love it. Our infantry are following up. Not too bad. But if anything, our army composition, the way it is with the multiple spears, if anything, it's more of a defensive army than it is an attacking army. So, it's not too bad, but we've managed to get it done. In fact, I might actually start using it more defensively, really. Holding down choke points on the battle map and letting them attack us. But if we have the advantage in terms of numbers, I don't see why not. Okay, so all that's left is to slaughter them onto the square now. So yeah, this should be very interesting. Troops still holding them back. Yeah, we should be able to finish these guys off relatively soon. It looks like it's just 2 units of barbarian peasants, as well as the odd axemen left as well, I believe. But yeah, it looks like it's just 2 barbarian peasants that's just holding them off. But I'm afraid that's a sealed deal, and we've taken our first settlement. Which is nice. I think we've lost a unit actually, haven't we? Yeah, we've lost a unit. We've lost our... Have we lost our barbarian? No. We lost somebody. We're about to lose our Numidian cavalry. I think we did lose 2 Numidian cavalry, I think. Yes, we did. We did lose them, but there you go. That's the casualties of war. What can you do? I don't really want to lose our noble cavalry, since the barbarian noble cavalry, since we're actually a decent unit, decent stats. But again, we'll see what happens. We're just about to finish these guys up now anyway. So there you go then. That was a good one. Yeah, see, this is what I meant by the countdown. But to be honest, they should be down soon. And there we go. And to be honest, I don't believe... Did we kill the enemy general? Because there was an enemy general here, wasn't there? I think so. Is that it? No, because we've still got a unit at the back. Yeah, here. Couple of axemen. So they're running off. Right, well anyway, the battle's ours, so let's try and finish them off if possible. No? Guess not. There was a general here, wasn't there? Well, there was. I think we killed them, have we? Anyway, let's just go triple speed and let's just finish this off. They might actually come back and face us. If not, then... I'm kind of done. Oh no, their enemy generals ran away. Ah, I see the blue star there. It's ran away. Bastard. Did not expect that. He actually managed to slip out. Right, wow. No, looks like there was 2 generals. So I'm thinking anyway. Looks like we can still attack them, can we? Ah, that's the problem. He's gone berserk. No, he didn't go berserk. Ah, well, doesn't matter. Let's just end the battle. We've done it. Okay, so we killed 761. Let's have a look at statistics. So, the unit that killed the most was the Numidian cavalry. 26 casualties sustained, they've inflicted 180. That's pretty cool, actually, but they did lose quite a bit of units, and I think we did lose them, actually. Right, so we've taken our first settlement. Not bad. Now, here's the problema. We cannot immediately come out of the settlement. Reason why is because there's no walls. Okay, so we can either exterminate the population, or we can enslave. So, occupy settlement, right? Occupy settlement is you just take the city, you just gain a little bit of money, but your public order will, your public order will not change in any single way. Enslave is when you cut half the population, you enslave them, so you get some money off the slaves of that population, but any other settlements that have a governor, their population will go up. A good thing to develop underpopulated cities, but a bad thing because that could lead to overpopulation and can lead to extra lower public order, if you know what I mean. So what we're going to do is we're going to exterminate them. We're going to kill near enough all the population, but we're going to gain some money out of this. So, ceasefire at the House of Brutii in Media. Oh yeah, that's what we got from last time, wasn't it? We got a good commander for Phibius Brutus to command, beautiful. And of course, resistance futile and Cyra. Harsh times demand harsh measures. The people have been put to the sword and now understand the price of defying Roman power. So as you can see, our public order, because when you exterminate, I believe you get a bonus like 20 to 30 extra public order as well, which is pretty cool, and we have 1,000. So it means public order here isn't going to be a problem anytime soon. Now, here's another thing as well. If we go to the settlement details, not the building browser, I need the settlement details. Like so. Here we get a detail of everything that settlement is. Now, we've gone over income. We have admin, which is coming from the management. We have trade, we have taxes, and we have farms, right? We have obviously salary for the army, upkeep. Oh, hiccups, excuse me. We have hiccups and we have corruption. Now, here comes the public order. So, we have population boom, which is 30. We have governor's influence, so that's 15%. We have law, which is coming from influence as well. And we also have the garrison. We have unrest, which is obviously through our taking settlement. That will go down in time. Distance to capital is another thing as well. The further away you are from the capital, public order is going to be affected by there. But here's the other thing. Culture penalty. Our culture is Roman culture. And this is also dictated by the buildings a settlement will have. So, for example, here we have the Warlord's Hold, which is this settlement's town hall. And it says Barbarian. I believe for every building that settlement has that's of a different culture will add 10%. So we have 5 here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I believe your town hall will never be a factor for this. So it makes sense for the meat hall trader likely its stables the practice range. So we're going to get rid of this. And we'll see if that brings it down to 4. Not really, but this will change next turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to destroy all this. Now, the reason why is because we can build back our own buildings. So, you know, the trader here is Barbarian. We have a trader or a market here, which is the exact same thing, but it'll be of our culture. So we're not going to get a culture penalty. But to some degree, it's just more money because we get a small handful of like 200, 300 per building. There are some buildings we can't clear, unfortunately, like the land clearance, but, you know, it's okay. Destroy the stables, and we can destroy the practice range. So we've gotten a good chunk of money, and we're near enough level as well. So we check our financials. So as you can see, apparently we're actually making money now. We're making 5,000 a turn, I believe. So we'll see that next time, in the next turn. So what we're going to do now is we're going to keep this garrison in Cyra, and we're going to push a little bit further now. So our next target looks like Nicomedia. We've got a light garrison mixed with a couple of generals around the side. We have Belinus and Enos? I don't know. So, and we also have another settlement here, Sardis, which is a full stack. That's crazy. Right, so we have 2 more generals coming down. We'll need to keep an eye on the Julii. Let's have a look. Alright, let's have a look. Tarsus is still writing this Thrace. Now, what's Thrace going to offer? Thrace is offering a ceasefire. We're going to take it for now. And in return, we're going to add trade rights and map information if possible. And they're accepted. Cool. So Thrace is down here by the Egyptian lands. That is fine. Tarsus is still writing. It's fine. Nothing we can do. In a turn report, we are making money. Brilliant. Sweet. So we're actually making money again. So Spain and Egypt are at war with each other. Thrace and House of Brutii have declared ceasefire. That's awesome. 80%, so they shouldn't be writing anytime soon. Cool. Right, how long have I been recording for? Yeah. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for this session. It does feel like we've done a little... Like, you know, we've not done a lot. That's the thing about these sessions. Some of my other viewers who've watched my Julii playthrough will agree with me. This kind of game, in terms of recording, is just sort of like step by step, you know? I'll try and make it as interesting and entertaining as I possibly can, but... Like I said, it's a different attitude when I play this game. It's just stuff I can kick back and just, you know, just let things happen. Right, so, yeah, we've taken on Cyra. That's good enough. We've done a skirmish. We've done a big battle. So, our next 2 targets are pretty obvious, Sardis and Nicomedia, but I'm going to keep this garrison here. In fact, we do some merging. We can a little bit, okay? Just, you know, filling out some troops and just helping others reform and replenish. We have 2 stacks on the way, so we can bring them down here, and then we can also further solidify our foothold over here. Alright, so anyway, that's going to be it for the session. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Quite nice. So, yeah, so the battle plan right now is still to take on the British. But, I think next time I'll record a lot longer this time. Because I think I've only been recording for about 1 hour and 10. Yeah, about just over an hour, so that's not too bad. So, I'll try and record longer. So, you know, you can get a lot more in an episode. So we'll see. I'm still finding out what's the best recording format. But yeah, other than that, pretty cool. So remember to like any videos you enjoyed watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Links to Twitter and Discord in the description as usual. Apart from that, have yourselves a good day, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.